Today I'm sharing how I make this very delicious, scrumptious pasta bake that my family loves. I love this recipe so much and I make it often, but not as often as I should. Anytime I make it, my kids are so excited. Like my son is always like, what? So if you want to see how to make it, keep watching. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. Let's get cooking. For ingredients, we're starting with pasta. You can use any kind of pasta you have or you like, but this is my son's favorite kind of pasta. That's why we're using it. Also, we'll be using some bell peppers. I have red bell pepper here, and I also have green bell pepper. I'll also be using some onion, chopped onions, and it's going to add a bit of sweetness and flavor when we fry it very well. And then I also have some scotch bonnet, which is also known as atarodo. I've cut it into little bits. And then we have some ginger. I've cut it smaller, and then we have some garlic that we've chopped into little bits as well. I have tomato puree, and this thing, when we fry it, is going to be the perfect base for our sauce. We also have some cheese. I'm using two types of cheese today. I'm using Parmesan. It's very expensive. This small block is about 3,000 naira, and then I'm using mozzarella cheese, which is going to be, very stringy, and we're putting it at the top. I also have like a tomato Tata blend that I always do and keep in the fridge. So it's a mixture of onion, Tata, tomato blended together and then boiled to reduce. And we keep it in the fridge, use it for like multiple recipes. So that's another ingredient that I have. We also have chicken breast that has been cut into strips, and I'm seasoning by adding some chili flakes. I'm also adding some parsley flakes as well, dried parsley. I'm going to add some paprika powder. For taste, I'm also going to add some salt. I'm going to add some chicken bouillon, and we're going to give everything a good mix. I'm going to add olive oil to a pan, and then we're going to add the chicken strips and allow to cook. They cook in about 5 minutes because it's chicken breast, so you just need to move it from side to side. It's very fast. Once your chicken is cooked, you can see that it's browned a bit. We're just going to set it aside to rest, and then we'll continue with the rest of the cooking. Next, I'm going to add a bit more olive oil to the pan, and then we're going to add our onion. So be patient because you're going to take time to fry this onion. You're going to fry the onion till it becomes sweet, and that takes about, let's say, 6 to 8 minutes. So be patient and just keep moving it around. And can you see all the flavor on that pan from the chicken? This recipe was so delicious. So let's continue. Just keep stirring your onion round and round till it becomes soft. Once the onion is soft, add your scotch bonnet and your tomato puree. Now you're also going to, fry that tomato puree till it begins to taste sweet. It is no longer tangy, and then the oil begins to separate from the tomato puree. Next, we'll add our blended and boiled tomato, tatashe, pepper, onion mix, and just, stir till it is properly fried. At this point, we'll season with some chicken stock powder, some salt, and then we're going to bring in the bell peppers, the red bell pepper and the green bell pepper, and we're just going to mix everything together. Once I can perceive the sweet aroma of bell peppers, I'm going to add the chicken back, and then we're going to mix everything to combine and allow it to cook together for about 5 minutes. While that is cooking, I'm going to grate my cheese. I don't like buying cheese that has already been grated. I like to do it myself because you get more out of the cheese than if it was already grated. I had a pot of fire that I added some water. It's already boiling, so it's time to pour in the pasta. I'm going to salt this pasta so that it has a lovely taste, and then we're just going to allow it to boil. It does not take long, so in the time that the sauce is cooking, the pasta is going to get cooked. Now I'm just going to sieve some of that pasta from the pot and pour it into the pan, and I will just pour enough that will be enough for the sauce, enough pasta to use up that sauce. We're going to mix everything together until it is properly combined. I'm also going to use some of the pasta water to kind of loosen, the food that we're cooking so that it's not too thick. Now I'm going to add some of that Parmesan cheese. It adds such a nice unique flavor to the pasta. And then I'm going to add some milk. This is just, regular milk. You can use any kind of milk you have, or you can use cream, but cream is so expensive these days. So we're using milk, and we're just going to give everything a good mix. I love this cookware I'm using because I can take it from the stove top to the oven. It's my Le Creuset, shallow casserole, and I love it so much. I'm sprinkling the cheese on top so that we can have, the nice cheese look at the top of the pasta bake. And we're going to transfer this whole pan into the oven. If you don't have a pan like this, you can transfer the pasta to a baking, container that can be oven safe, so you can kind of transfer, but we're just going to use the same pan. Just make sure there's enough cheese on it because we love that cheese. My son loves this meal so much. He was so happy to see it. Anyways, yeah, so you just put the cheese on it, and then we're going to transfer to the oven. It doesn't take long to cook this recipe, and it is something you should try for your family. They just might love it. If you want other recipes from me that I believe your family will love, please download my cookbooks. I have two, and they are filled with awesome, delicious recipes that everyone should try and everyone will love. I also have a food timetable that people have been using and they've been giving me positive feedback for. So it will be good if you have it. It gives you ideas on meals you can cook for your family. Instead of the same type of pasta every day, why not do something different? So that's what the menu planner does for you. After about 5 minutes, this is what our pasta looks like. I'm just, putting some fresh parsley on it and allowing it to rest a bit, and then we are going to dig in. I was so happy with this recipe just because it's, half term for my kids, and I'm trying to make all the things they love every day. It keeps them very excited and it keeps them guessing, what is mommy going to make today? So this recipe is really easy, comes together very, very fast, and it is very delicious, filled with so much goodness. If you're a pasta lover, you are going to love this. If you try this recipe, please tag me on social media, Facebook, Twitter. You can even recreate it on YouTube and then just tag me. I would love to see that you guys are trying the recipes. If you want more recipes from me, please click the like button, subscribe, and leave me a lovely comment. This pasta enter your eye, I mean not enter your eye. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.